With summer starting to warm things up, I decided to buy myself this HOLMES fan right here. So today we're going to unbox it and I'm going to show you how to put it together. So here's all the parts that it comes included with. They're pretty much all wrapped up in their own individual plastic pieces. So let's get all that off. So there you go. That's how it looks without the plastic on it. Now let's get this manual out of here and we'll take a look at how to put it together. First, let's peel off this plastic piece just for fun. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that we have all the parts that we need, but it also says up here that we are going to need a Phillips head screwdriver for this process. So we should have a front grill here with the logo plate. So you should find this grill locking screw. It's basically just a small bolt and nut. And on the front grill here, you have some grill clips right here. Here's our blade cap. Here's the blade. The rear grill mounting nut is already on this piece right here, which is known as the motor housing. And that's attached to our 2-prong adapter. Here's the rear grill, which has a handle on it right here. And this piece on the motor housing is known as the motor shaft. And up front, we'll find the digital control panel. And on the back and bottom of it, we have our fan post screw. So here's the extending pole here. This piece is known as the extension pole. This piece is known as the outer pole. And we have the height adjustment collar right here. Here we have the base cover. These two pieces together are called the cross base. And you'll see they have two sections right there that look like they're going to clip together like this to make an X. And these are currently housing our outer pole screws here and here, as well as here and here. And lastly, we get a remote control. It has a power button, a timer, you can switch modes with it, control the speed, the oscillation, and apparently a mute button. Make sure you remove this plastic piece right here in order to let the battery make contact so it works. So if you have all those parts, grab your Phillips head screwdriver and let's get started putting this together. So we'll get started with the base here. Use this piece right here to go over top of this piece right here. And in order to do that, you want to give this one a little bit of a squeeze, place it down in there, and then snap it into place like that. Now we can quickly remove these screws right here with our screwdriver. Now we'll take our extendable pole here and we'll line up these slots right here with the screw holes down here. And then we'll take those screws we just removed and reinstall them. Now at first I'm just going to attach them lightly, one here and then one on the opposite side to make sure that they're all aligned. Now that I have all 4 of them in there and they're properly aligned, now I'm going to tighten them up. Now that's feeling nice and solid, we can move on to the next step. We can take our base cover here and remove the height adjustment collar here so you can slide it over the top of the pole and down over top of the base like that. Then we can reattach our adjustment screw here. Now we can go to our motor housing unit and loosen this screw back here so we can slide it over top of our extended pole here. And once it's slid down on there properly, we can screw that back into place and tighten it up. Now we'll take our rear grill and make sure that our handle is up and slide it onto the motor housing unit like this. Once we have this handle in the 12 o'clock position, now we can take our rear mounting screw here and screw it on nice and tight. Now we'll take our blade and we'll slide it over top of the motor shaft. And you can just push it on straight like that. Now we'll take our blade cap and we'll screw it onto the fan in a counterclockwise direction. So you might think that you want to turn this one to the right, but for some reason you have to turn it to the left in order to tighten it. And that should tighten all the way up. Now we'll open up all of our blade caps here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll prepare our grill locking screw by separating this nut from the bolt. So it's in 2 pieces like this. And on the bottom of our front grill, we'll find a hole right here that we're going to align with the hole right here on the bottom of our back grill. And on the top of our front grill, we have a little hook right here that will hook over the top of the back grill like that, and will be aligned down here at this hole right here. Now we can go through and close up those 4 grill clips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll insert our grill locking screw through those 2 aligned holes there and tighten the nut in the back of it until it's nice and secure. And there you go. Once you've done all those steps, your fan should be all assembled and ready to go. So there you go. It was really easy to put together and I hope this video helped you. If it did, please let me know.